Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, so I'm gonna do some makeup. I'm hoping that I connected my booster correctly. I need someone to come in here and let me know if that's possible. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna start off by saying, okay, well, first of all, let me just fix this for a second. I don't know, that makes me look worse, I think, almost. Okay, outside of my house looks like the end of days, okay? Looks like the end of fucking days. Let me just tell you. I can barely breathe. And it's all because of California's fires. Yep. So, I know that we have some fires going on, but like nothing like California. And whenever California catches fire, we get all their smoke. So do some of my surrounding states. We just basically look like Armageddon whenever California catches fire. And so, me being asthmatic, you can imagine it makes my life a living hell. I need to know if I'm coming in clearly. I'm using my booster, I think. I can try to use my hotspot in the case that I'm not coming in clearly. You know, I'm always supposed to use 2 pumps, but 2 pumps don't work for me. They just don't. Just don't work. So I don't even bother with that shit. I'm still in my pajamas because I'm a night shower. I take my baths and showers at night. And so like I'm clean, you know? And I just haven't had a chance. It's clear to you, love wins. Well, that's good. I just haven't gone anywhere. I'm not planning on going anywhere because of the smoke. It would be really stupid of me to venture out of my home at this point, unless I had a gas mask on or something. So, the kids are napping. Well, they're supposed to be. Let's be honest, they're not napping. Well, baby boy is, but baby girl's fighting her nap per usual. And I'm gonna play with my Jubilee palette. And that's why I'm hoping that my video is coming in better than it did last time when I played with my Jubilee palette. So if I cough, I'm Southeast feeling. Oh yeah. Like, it's really bad. It's really hard actually. I'm playing it down. Because everyone's like, why do you complain all the time? And so I'm trying not to complain at the fact that I can barely breathe. But instead of complaining about that, I was gonna do makeup and yeah, play with my new palette. A lot of people were like, I don't know how many looks you can do with this. And I'm literally going to create as many looks as I can possibly create using just one palette. So, I've already primed my face. I'm still hoping I'm coming in clearly. I really, really wish I would come in clearly. Excuse me. Rock stars make me burp. Anyway. They just make me, and also I've been having really bad acid reflux. I don't know if that's because I can't breathe or why. That's been happening. I've even cut like out. I've been using, like, drinking less Rockstar because I'm like, what if that's causing my acid reflux? You know what I mean? So I was trying to figure out why I'm having such bad, well, not even been chewing less gum. That's another thing too. I've been chewing less nicotine gum because I'm like, what if this is causing me acid reflux, you know? So I've been trying to figure out why it's rearing its ugly head. It's like almost like back to like when I was pregnant. Like really bad. Really bad. So I don't know why that's happening. But it's happening. We're gonna get purdy. And talk about some stuff. I still have to get my nose done. And no, I don't think it's plastic surgery. Hi, Spirit in the Sky Blue. I have to get my septum is deviated greatly. And it causes me not to breathe at night. And I have to get it fixed. And my nose will look less bulbous once I do get it fixed, because it'll be in line, which I'm super, super excited about. So technically it kind of will be like a plastic surgery, but it won't be. I'm super excited about it. I still have to reschedule my appointment and get it done. But one thing at a time. Papa needs to do his hearing aid appointment, and then I can do that. Like we do our appointments one at a time. Each of us constantly have appointments. And so he's gonna do his hearing aid one, and then I'm gonna make my appointment for that. And then he's gonna do his colonoscopy, and then I'm gonna do my, yeah, I'm hoping so too. At least my CPAP will work a lot better, supposedly. Am I coming in clearly, Spirit in the Sky? Or is it jumbled? Do I look like a Lego character? Do I look like a Lego character? It's clear. Okay, wow. You know what that means? It means that I set up my booster correctly. A second time. Yeah, I got a booster. It's supposed to boost your internet or your signal. It's supposed to boost your internet signal. I got one for $64. It's plugged into the wall right over there. I'm looking at it right now. And all 3 lights are lit up. And it's on my phone. There's no reason it shouldn't work. If it starts acting weird, I'll just go to my hotspot. But, right? Don't you? You're the greatest. So, they really are. Especially when it, like now I can do makeup and it can show, which is kind of cool. But because I'm having trouble breathing, I probably won't do any workouts or ASMR, which is sucky, but yeah, I've already had two because of after having children, you know, you get those fun you get some fun stuff happening. And I had to get some, and they found polyps, and so I had to keep coming back to get them to make sure that the polyps weren't multiplying. No, it's not bad at all. You sleep through it, so it's like nothing ever happened. Unless you have a bad reaction to being put down, being put to sleep. Being put to sleep. Being put to sleep. You know what I mean. Yeah, he well, when he was in the service, he's a combat veteran, for those of you who do not know. Like all these bombs going off, what have you. In the midst of it all, his earplugs that they gave him didn't even work. And so, like, he cannot hear. Like, both ears, he cannot hear. Like, I literally have to speak really loud. Like, I have to really, like, almost, like, yell in order for him to hear me. And, like, sometimes he won't hear our kids, like, say, like, with their quiet little voices, he won't hear what they're saying. I'm like, I have to tell him, hey, they said this, or hey, they said that. And so he's actually probably going to have to get hearing aids. Most likely, I'm thinking. But they'll test him out. They'll, like, I don't know what they do to figure out if you need hearing aids. But I imagine you have to go through some kind of testing or something. But yeah, like, they fucked up his ears bad. Because they weren't even working. The earplugs that they gave him didn't even fucking work. But that's another story. They were defective. Yeah, no, you don't even feel anything. It's not even a big deal. Love wins. That's a palm attraction. Yeah, no. You just can't fucking hear. Like, I hate to say that about it. I mean, it's true though. I'm not like, poor guy. Like, I feel bad. You know? I'm glad he's getting it taken care of. But, yeah, we take turns on our appointments, like, because he and I constantly have appointments going on. Just constantly. We're just always at a doctor. We're always doing something with the doctors. Always, 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 and forever. That's just our life. That's just our life. And I'm 38, he's 50. It's not like there's that big of an age difference. I mean, there is, but there really isn't. Like, to me, that's not that big of an age difference. Asbestos from the Navy. His wife's sued got 5. What? Wow. Dang. Good for her. Well, yeah, fuck that, you know? Not even right. That's not even right. Good for her. But yeah. So now I got my face on. Just a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape and some Urban Decay full coverage. Because I got a lot of cover. As you all know. I like this e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. I'm going to have to buy some more. Just going to get my eyebrows going. I'm looking a little bit better. I mean, no amount of money will bring someone back, but, you know, I'm glad that she did that. Because the military seems to think that we're just another number. No, he's just another number, you know what I mean? And it's like, no. I think if someone's willing to put their life on the line, you need to give them a little more respect than that. Just saying. Okay, so where in the heck is mine? I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer that I wanted to use for this. And I had it ready. No, it's gone. That's cute. There's gonna be a lot of that, and I apologize. I'll do a little contour. This is my Morphe contour palette. So I get them done. I can't pluck. I pluck them. I try to keep them at bay. I have really thick eyebrows naturally, and so I use this clear brow gel by $1 Billion Brows, but I have to get them done at least like once or twice a month, because I can't. I mean, I try to do it myself. It just doesn't look as good. They're pretty high maintenance, to be totally honest. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. They're kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. If I let them grow out, they'd be freaking... It'd be insane. I've often thought to do that, just so you guys could see, like, how bad they are. I'm just blending out my contour so my face looks less fat. Alrighty. Now, we can get started on the shadow. This is kind of really why I'm here, is this palette right here. Hello, Karen. Happy Friday to you too. Oh my god, I'm not wearing. Oh, let me just see if I can find something real quick. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. It's the smoke in the air. So now that I've done my face, I'm gonna let my hair down. And then we can start with my eyeshadow. I'm still hoping it's not blurry. My booster says I have, oh, it went from 2 lines to 3. I'll just look at that thing and it'll let me know when it gets kind of blurry, I think. But I'm using, oh, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills, my bad. I can't talk. Eyeshadow primer. So there's a lot that I wanted to talk about today. Hi, Obi. And half of it I don't really need to talk about anymore because it was kind of figured out, which is good. And then the other half was basically like some changes that I'm gonna be making for myself. And my channel. That one looks a lot more, there's more product. Right. So. You can clear the entire stream. Wow. That makes me so happy. I know, right? I always used to ask my mom, like, why do you make that face when you're putting on mascara? She'd be like, you just do. I don't know. I'm like, okay. Now I get it. But I mean, you guys know me. Like, I've never been one to be like, oh, you know. I'm a very, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm accepting of most everyone. Unless, like, what the word is I'm looking for? This doesn't crease up or be weird. Kind of weird. I think it might be a little old. Need to buy more. Like, it's obvious we're not going to all like the same people. Or what have you. I get that. I understand that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? 100%. And, I just feel like I've decided I have to take it upon myself to because I never used to really watch any kind of like I guess you can say call it drama because it triggered me too much. It always got me like all like worked up and stuff. It would just piss me off so bad. It would just put me in like a bad mood. It would make me like aggro and shit, you know what I mean? And I want to say like probably for the past maybe couple months I've been kind of watching a little bit of it here and there. I don't like it. And so I'm gonna just not do that anymore. I'm gonna go back to like how I was, you know, when I didn't watch it at all. Even if it's something that like I agree on, like even if it's drama that like it's against people that I dislike, you know? Because I feel like granted, even if it's about somebody that I don't like, I'm behaving in a way that other people, how do I put this? Other people, behave towards maybe say somebody that I support or maybe say me, for example. Does that make sense? I hope you have a nice weekend. Thank you, Spirit in the Sky Blue. $25 hauler. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. Thank you for doing that, Spirit in the Sky Blue. I appreciate you. And I saw all your corn. And you've motivated me to plant corn. Because now I want to plant corn. I appreciate that. I hope your weekend is wonderful. Thank you for doing that. I totally get it. I think you've done a great job addressing what's been thrown at you, especially in comparison to others. All the drama can be depressing, but I've considered not watching any longer. Yeah, love wins. Yeah, I just wonder if it will take where I live. But I've seen other people grow corn. Homegrown corn is the best. I just recently had fresh eggs for the first time. I know that sounds ridiculous for some people that like have your own hens, or like that have lived off fresh eggs your whole life. Mountain Standard Time. But I've seen people grow corn here, so I know that it's possible. There's not like big fields of corn. I've just seen like little plots of corn. Like I haven't seen, there's not like huge fields of corn here. But there's like, I've seen people like in their own property grow corn. But I legit just had fresh eggs for the first time, and then like, oh my gosh. You grew up eating fresh eggs. What a difference though, Spirit. Like, I made French toast with fresh eggs. I was like, oh, this is like cake. You know what I mean? Like, it was so fluffy. And the eggs are thicker. Like, oh my gosh. I want to get me some hens. Like, I want to, like, there's so much that I want to do. And there's no comparison. Like, how come these eggs are watery? I'm so confused on how come the eggs that I buy at the store are watery. And how come fresh eggs are all thick. I don't know. But anyway, that's another vlog. It's like, you know, it's crazy. Like, how come it's so thick? It's like you get 2 eggs in one or something. It's weird. But anyway. The number zone? Oh, I have no idea what that is. Oh, 8. We're talking about bugging out. I'm just kidding. I've been watching way too much TikTok. Don't pay attention to me. I'm like, oh no, you guys don't join TikTok if you're like, if you have anxiety and shit. Google what you want to grow. Oh, I can look at that. Okay, I get it. Bug out, love wins. Like if we're planning to bug out together, everybody needs to get together. No. They have each state like written out like what number you belong to, and so each group can get together and talk about what they're gonna do when the internet gets shut down. TikTok's not good for me, unless I'm watching like cute. See, it went back down to 2. He's getting on your last nerve. I bet. My husband's kind of annoyed with me too, I can tell. So I'm going to stop talking about that. But, dude, there's some information on there. There's probably a lot of misinformation on there as well. So, corn and water, no chemicals or sprays. My corn was over 12 inches last year. It was amazing. Wow. And you got 3 bags from 4 ears or something? I don't remember what you said. Or was that someone else? Anyway, it inspired me to next season to grow some corn. Unless I can this season. It's probably too late. Because we're already going up. Yeah, it's too late. But I'm excited to grow corn next year. That's all I gotta say. But you can happily drop your link in the chat, Spirit, if you want to, so people can subscribe to your channel, because they can't do that anymore because of the stupid rules on here or whatever. I don't know what happened, why they did that. Her channel is very positive, and like if you want to just watch like chill stuff and you don't want to be triggered and upset and like sad. I mean, if you don't want to be triggered, upset, or sad, there's a good channel. But I get, right? Me too. But as I was saying, I'm gonna really make a Karen R. Same with Karen. She's a good one too. But it never notifies me when you have a video. I always have to resubscribe to your channel, Karen. That's amazing, Spirit. Most of mine were 8 to 9. I haven't got good harvest corn this year. I freeze and can corn, yeah. I'm learning all kinds of stuff right now on how to, like, how do you fix that? I don't know. It's just YouTube. Like, if you're a smaller channel, it happens to my channel too. People get unsubscribed from me all the time. And then they have to go and resub. And, I don't know. YouTube just does that. Oh, that's not funny anymore. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, it does get views. I'm not gonna lie. Like, being dramatic and shit gets views. It's because you're small. They make it really hard for you to grow. It's like almost, it's really almost impossible. It's hard. But, I'm gonna make a conscious effort to try to stay the out of shit. Because you know what? It's just so, it's not. You don't act like an idiot. Hi, Metro. I'm using this color. And this color is called, what is it called? Oh my gosh. Vintage tape. Well, but because I do struggle with mental health issues and stuff. Just got home from work and relaxing. I made a new friend 3 weeks ago. Me and her are making wonderful connection and conversation. Crazy ex. Wow, I can't believe you guys already broke up. That was kind of fast. Metro, I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened between you guys. Sorry to hear that. But anyway, I just think that I was put here for a reason, and one of them is makeup. Truly, I do believe that. And another one is to spread positivity and love and goodness, and I don't know, there's something more. Like, I feel it in my heart and in my soul that there's something more. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, all these people are getting all angry and all pissed off at each other and fighting and shit and just being aggro and weird and like, oh, you know, and I just feel like I'm here for a different reason than that. Crazy ex went crazy. She pulled a lot of people away regardless of mental health. I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm listening. I have to start the grill. All right. Bye. Spirit of the Sky. Thank you again. Ah, love wins. I thank you for saying that. I don't really feel like I am. I feel like I'm getting better. But well, I watched this one channel. Yeah, I did, Karen. I got contacts. Well, yeah. That's how come I'm doing my makeup without my glasses. But I just feel like there's just so much going on in the world right now. Like, TikTok may have made me extremely paranoid and scared. And, spirit way. Paranoid. But also brought me to a place where it's like, there's a lot going on. And even if there wasn't all this craziness going on in the world anyway, like, where do I want to be in my life? What do I want to represent on my channel? Does that make sense? Like, do I want to be like this screaming middle-aged woman, like, fighting with people? You know, like, I mean, is that a good look for anyone? Let's even pretend like I'm like a youngster. Let's pretend like I'm in my early 20s. I'm like, fighting with people. I mean, is that a good look? No. I mean, if I have to clear my name, I'll clear it. You know me. I'm very good at doing that. But for the most part, I'm just gonna keep doing me. Keep doing my makeup. Now I'm switching colors because I got like the outer portion pretty much covered with that vintage tape color. And now I'm gonna go in with intense. It's like a really intense pink. Yeah, Karen, me too. Like, I get really sick of it. Customer fainted, wow. But it's like, are you going to be part of the problem or are you going to be part of the solution? Does that make sense? I don't want to be part of the problem. I really don't. It's easier said than done, right? Well, I'm most definitely not subscribed to any drama. And that's one way of staying away from it. I'm not subscribed to anything like dramatic, which I consider dramatic. Definitely not subscribed to any hater. Well, that's good, Metro. And if I see anything that is like in my feed that's like, hey, look at this, it's highly dramatic, I'll just put like not interested. Like, you know, you can click on the whole like not interested. Hi, Hazel's Reptiles. How are you? So that way YouTube knows not to keep putting that in your mentions. Does that make sense? I mean, the only time I really need to know about it, because I am a creator, is if it's something that's against terms of service that I can report. And I have people that already kind of are like watching for that for me, so I don't have to do that, luckily for me. Thank you. I'm trying. There's so much smoke in the air that I'm like trying to breathe. I'm having trouble. Like, luckily I have a handful of people that like care enough about me, you know what I mean, that they know that I can't watch stuff because I get triggered because I have problems. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say or sugarcoat stuff. I mean, even if I wasn't bipolar or had generalized anxiety disorder, or PTSD, or thank you. Oh, I'm a sweet person. Thank you, Metro. Don't let negativity get to you. Thank you. Even just your average person would, I feel, get triggered by just even half the stuff that has been spoken about me. You know what I mean? So, luckily for me, I have people that care enough about me that are willing to be like, hey, there's this, this, and this that you might want to report. Like, and that's helpful to me. So that way I don't have to, like, go watch stuff that's triggering. You know what I mean? That makes my job a lot easier. So, it's really nice. Thank you. You guys know who you are. PTSD is rough. And anxiety does cause, yeah. It doesn't help my fibro at all. It sure does not. But you know what, though? Makeup therapy kind of helps. Sort of. Not really, though. I'm sitting in a weird position, so it's kind of making it worse at the moment. Aw, thank you, Love Wins. Good. Oh my gosh. Hazel. I will definitely, wait, did you, I'm gonna check to see if I'm subbed still, and then I will resubscribe if I'm not. That's good to hear. I'm excited. I missed you. It's been a long time. I feel like it's been a really long time. It's been too long. Sorry, I'm trying to like focus on this stupid eye look and I'm like not paying attention. And I'm getting hot because my sugars are low and I need to eat something. Stephanie, hi. How are you? Yeah, I mean, this is definitely any chat, really. I mean, it can be a mental health chat. It's kind of taken that on, I suppose. I'm half tempted just to make my whole eye pink. But this yellow's glittery, though. Well, but this yellow's glittery. Sunrise. Maybe I should spray it though. I'm gonna spray my brush. Get a little bit of yellow in my. I need a smudge brush or something. So far I've made 2 looks with this palette. And I plan to make several more. No. A lot of people are like stuck on like what to do with it. And I'm like, I can come up with at least 10 in my head. You know what I mean? And I haven't watched anyone's looks on this palette yet. So if I run out, I'll do that. I'm just kidding. No. Actually, no, I really will. If I run out, I will. Well, realistically, I can probably come up with like 6 or 7 looks. But there's probably, you can probably do way more than that, but I'm just saying. Just because there's not 100 colors doesn't mean you can't do more than a couple looks. Does that make sense? This wants to be chunky right now. Uh-oh. No. Don't do that. Well, I just hope you guys think about like what I talked about earlier. And try to basic beauty. It's just a lip gloss. It's not anything crazy. Try to like lead by example and not by I don't know. I don't want to get religious or anything because some people aren't religious that will follow me. And some of you guys are. And you don't really have to be religious to kind of see what's going on in the world. It's taking not really a good turn. And I think that in order for there to be change, there needs to be like a change in the way we interact, you know, and the way ooh, always good to see you. No, it's right here. I'm just not drinking it as vigorously because I've been getting a lot of stomach acid. Like instead of drinking one every day, I drink like 2 or 3 a week. Hi, Rebel T. How are you? Anxiety can cause that too. Oh. You're not... Yeah, they're pretty intense. Seeing as you've never had one, you probably would be like really hyper. You would be like bouncing off the walls hyper. So that is my second look for the Natasha Denona Jubilee. And I'm going to have several others. So keep watching. Stay positive, even though it's really hard sometimes. I know that we can fall into old habits, kind of like I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. For those of you that watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not claiming to be perfect. Never have, never will. But what I'm claiming is to strive to do better. I'm going to use some of this blush because I've never been able to use it.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
They said it was good. Everyone says it's good.
Okay, good.
Apparently it's good.
Awesome.
This blush is called Studio Makeup. I was just checking out to see if the connection's good. Luminous Loose Blush. Silky Lightweight Blush. So I've been trying to open this thing for 3 years now. Give it to my kids, they opened it. How does that even happen? Like, what? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Stay positive. I'll catch you guys soon. If my throat starts feeling better, maybe I will record an ASMR. But, I definitely won't be doing any kind of exercising, that's for sure. I'm like probably like my lay in bed exercises, which aren't worth recording on Patreon at all because that's embarrassing. Like, I mean, I guess I could, but like it's really embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, Dairy Queen cake. That sounds really good. I will not pick fights with little kids on TikTok. I will not pick fights with little kids on TikTok. I will not pick fights with little kids on TikTok. I will not pick fights with little kids on TikTok. Bye, guys.